Hi everybody, welcome to another short video on camera repair. What I have here is a JVC HD camera. The problem with it is the tape deck is jammed. It won't eject tapes. The model number for this JVC is GY-HD251 What I'm going to start doing now is stripping down the unit to get access to this deck assembly and see can I see any problems. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the door itself. I've never done one of these before. It's the first I've seen of this particular model. So this is live and things will happen. Okay. Battery pack. Just going to remove this shoulder cushion. To get this shoulder pad off there's screws for it. So there's a piece you can press at the side there and it will slide, and you will find a screw holds it in place here. And press it and slide it down the other way, and you get access to the screw at the other end. And then we have 3 screws in the front of it. It should come. Okay. Now we have access to these button screws here on this cover. Get out of it. Disconnect the mic. And see what else we have to take out. There's a screw in here. Fairly long one compared to the others. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this lens off. It just clips off. Go away safely. And I can see the screw here. And another one just beneath the handle and the lens. just a bit stiff. See this fella? He's disconnected for some reason. Just going to pull this out of the way. Now we have access to our mechanism. From what I can see 4 screws. There's one here, top right hand corner. Just see can I get closer up, view of that. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to take this top screw out. One at the bottom. These are silver screws. Top left hand side. And bottom left hand side. There will be cables behind this, so I'll be very careful when I'm lifting this out because I don't know what I'm going to see. Okay, not too bad. I see one cable. That's been disconnected there. Just going to take that out. And what I see now is there's 2 cables here that we clipped out. I normally get, yeah. That's my deck assembly out. Next thing I have to do now is try and get that tape out without damaging it. That might be a difficult thing to do. Start by taking this cable for the loading motor off, and you'll see it just plugs into the board on the bottom end. Then we have a cable here that goes up to this PCB. I'm just going to unhook the PCB from the board. 2 clips into the PCB. Hook this out with a little clip. And just going to take him out of the bottom as well. There is a retainer clip on him. Push the clip up and he should come out handy enough. This should clip out now. Clip each side. Out of the way. At first glance I can't see anything that will be holding the tape in. I'm just going to try unloading it. I'm going to try and unload this now with a power supply. I have a 5-volt supply here. I have limited the current down to about 150 milliamps. I have the load motor disconnected from the board. Let's see which way it unloads. As you can see, it doesn't unload. I'm going to start by taking this board off. Oh, there you are, it just came out itself. And the tape came out by itself after it just pulled out. What I'm going to do now is I push the cassette back in fully, and I'm going to try and load and unload the deck. Okay, let's eject. Arms are going forward. But as you see, they're not going the full way. This arm here is not locked home fully. It's got to go home a little bit more. And likewise, this is not home fully either. And this arm here has to go over a fraction more to lock in with this. You got a little stud there, and that should go forward in there and should lock into that. But it's not doing it. So what I've got to do now is strip this deck down and see where the problem lies. It will be a difficult process to do on camera. I'm going to start by taking off this board off the bottom of the deck. Here it goes up. Got little clips on this one here. Slide it back. And just going to pull it out with it. This one here should lift upwards. Be careful we don't break it. That slides out. And part of this board, it looks like we have the mode switch here. This is the mode switch for the senses what position your tape deck is at. Looks like there's 4 very small screws holding in the PCB to the deck assembly. And there's one larger one there, but it looks like it's got earth connection on it. Bear that in mind when we put it back together again. I'm just going to carefully prise this up now, see is there any other cables underneath. No cables, right, that's good. I'm just going to bring this back to its unloaded position. Very careful with this, and I let it go slowly because I don't want to break the piece of it. It looks like it's fully unloaded. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to mark the deck in the unloaded position. As you can see there, that's the mode switch there, and I put a little mark in there just to see will it line up with that when I complete the repair. Now, next, I'm going to try and get this sub-assembly off. Get it in view. There's one screw here. And the other one on the far side. And it should slide back, lift up and slide back. Everything should come off. Everything going right. Slide out with these little brackets here. One side and the far side. Ah. I'm going to try and get this out now, and what I would do is I would bring this down so this is in line with this little cutout here, and I push it through or around. Do the same with this side. And it slips out. Now bring this far. I'm just going to take this bracket off the bottom end here. Bracket, get it out of the way. And we have two screws this side holding it on the bottom. And another one there. I should really mark where they come out because there is spare ones there. Yeah. It's out of the way. Now, let's check our load now. Still jammed. So it's nothing about to do with the sub chassis, it's something to do with this main chassis here. So what I have to do is put in the unload position again.